Hey guys, it's Emmy here, and it's been 1 year since I've owned this car, and I'm going to talk to you today about what it's like owning a car like this. So a BMW 3 Series, so let's get into it. So we'll start off with the side here. Firstly, got some new alloys. These are MV1s. I did spray them gloss black, and yeah, I think they look pretty good. Although I do need some wheel spacers, so that'll be on the purchase next, probably on the front as well. Now I did do some tints. These are done by myself, so they're not 100% there, but for the price that I paid, you know, you can't really complain. And walking around to the front, gloss black kidney grills, pretty much what everyone does in the black ones of these. Tinted number plate as well. I don't know if that looks good or not, so let me know. It looks a bit dirty, some people say. Alloys again on the other side, and yeah, so tints going round. Now the biggest change that I'd say is probably the back. So I did do the LCI conversion here, also tinted number plate, and also tinted these rear lights as well, so I think they look pretty good. This tint was 99p for 1m20, so you can't really go wrong with it, and yeah, I think I've done a good job. At night it does look pretty nice, so we'll unlock the car. And now stepping in, big difference to what it was before. So what I did was I took out all the seats, and because it had the cloth interior, and we replaced it with all the leather interior there for you. So there you go, full leather interior. I think that didn't cost me much either. That was, I think, like 150 quid. So jumping into the car as well. Now we've got this. What this is a Android head unit. So we'll start it up. It does take a little while on the first go. Now you see, this is an Eonon GA6175. Now in terms of the functionality and everything, it's pretty good. Compared to what I had before, the standard head unit with an aux. I wanted something Bluetooth, and it looks nice having the screen sort of thing as well. So how we did it was we ran the wires round as well, and there's a GPS antenna just there in the corner, so it looks quite clean there. So that's the radio, we'll just turn that down. So as you can see, it's got all the radio. I put a picture of my car in the background. It got things like Spotify, Gmail, Bluetooth, and you can also watch YouTube and browse the web as well. Obviously that does need a Wi-Fi network. Now if you had like a dongle connected in the car anyway, that would automatically connect it to Wi-Fi, but for me I just personal hotspot it. It does take a little while, but when you need it, say on a long journey, it is pretty good having things like Waze come up on the screen and stuff. You can also buy CarPlay adapters for this as well, so it's like 50 quid, and you can connect your phone up and it will mirror CarPlay onto the screen as well. Now, what else have I done? Yeah, so this gloss black trim, it's a bit dirty right now. I sprayed some cherry gloss spray on it, so that was like 5-10 quid, so I think that looks pretty nice as well. Things left for me to do are, what I want to do is get the M Sport steering wheel, M Sport gear stick, M Sport handbrake as well there. Now, I've seen another screen that fits just above here. It's a 10.25 inch screen, and ideally I want to replace this. So if any of you guys want this, I'll probably sell it for like $250. I'll help you fit it and stuff, and then we can replace it with the newer screen. Now that looks like the new iDrive systems in the newer BMs, and apart from that I don't think there's anything else, apart from I did put the LCI start button just there. Now that looks pretty good compared to the old one there for you as well. Apart from that, nothing much really. I would like some rear, like new speakers and some new subwoofers, but that's sort of an addition. Also, that was the original mic that the car came with, and that's the mic that we fitted that came with the head unit as well. So it all does run around pretty nicely, and there's no wires showing anywhere really as well. What's left for me to do on the outside is, now we'll just take you out. So like I mentioned before, wheel spacers. would be pretty nice. Now this front end I'm not too happy with. I think I want to get the new headlights, so not the LCI ones, they're aftermarket, and they're sort of like the new 4 Series headlights. Also, I'm thinking about getting the new M3 aftermarket bumper as well for that. If any of you guys do have that already, that would be pretty good. Let me know how it fitted and things like that, and you know if it's worth the buy. Possibly getting some smoked side repeaters as well. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything that I've done to it. So let's get to maintenance and things like that. So I've owned this car just over a year now, and I've had a lot of things go wrong with it. So we've had things like the common N47 engine problem, so that's the timing chain problem. That was probably the biggest problem that we had. That was cost me over £1,000. Now what that problem is, and if you are thinking to buy a car like this in the future with a 318D or 320D, that is a 2007 model with the N47 engine, it has a common problem with the timing chain. Now what happens is the tensioner is made out of plastic, and that tensioner degrades over time, so the timing chain becomes out of time, and you can hear a slight rattle in the engine. Now a lot of people do sell their cars as well because of this, but for me, I needed the car, and we just got the job done anyway in the end. Now it was a big job. The whole engine did have to come out, and they changed the timing belt because the timing belt is at the back of the engine. Now pretty stupid design from BMW, but you know, what can you really do about it? But now I've had it done, you know, I have that peace of mind. Hopefully it won't happen again. So overall, that was one of the biggest expenses that we had. Now another thing, I had a problem with both my front right and back right calipers. Now both of them too, this is probably just a problem just for my car personally. Now both of them had seized up, and as I was driving about 200 miles away from home, I basically destroyed all the back disc on that side, so we had to get both new rear discs and pads on both sides and a new caliper. Now that was pretty expensive, as you can imagine, and then within a week later the front right went as well. Now because I was at home already, I didn't really destroy the caliper as much, I mean the brake pad and the brake disc as much, so that was okay, and a new caliper did that. Since then I've not had any problems really at all. I just did a few engine flushes of the oil after the timing chain problem. Now I think these cars probably do need oil changes quite regularly, and really if you want it to maintain the longevity of the car, then yeah, do your oil changes regularly, I think, but that's with any car really. Apart from that, not had any issues otherwise really. My car did get recalled for both recalls, the blower motor fan and the B+ positive battery cable. Now that will be getting done. I've not had the issue for the B+ battery cable, but once or twice ever I've had the blower motor fan sort of cut out just for a millisecond. But apart from that, you know, BMW are going to do that for free. And yeah, so apart from that, you know, I've probably spent quite a bit on the car just to sort it out. Basically the main problem was that engine problem, obviously, but you know, after that everything's been so reliable, nothing's really gone wrong on it. So you know, I've done a lot of mileage as well. I drive from Manchester, so all the way down to the southwest, so that's about 280 miles, and I do a lot of motorway miles. So overall it's been pretty good and reliable on the roads. I did change the tyres. They used to be on run flats, and now these are standard tyres, so I had to get a spare tyre. I mean, the ride, I'll be honest with you, it's horrendous. The 3 Series ride is horrendous. Like, this is the standard suspension, and it's pretty bad, not gonna lie. And people say the M Sport is even worse, which you'd imagine, as it's probably firmer as well. But you know, you got to live with it. If you want to have sort of a sporty feel as well, you got to have that hard suspension as well. So yeah, you live with them things, I guess. So in the end, you know, I think having normal tyres are probably a lot better than having run flats as well. The ride did improve a little bit, but not noticeable enough for you to go and change your tyres out to normal tyres really. So everything apart from that has been okay. I'll be honest with you, it's a lovely car. I don't think I want to get rid of it anytime soon. and I want to keep on doing mods to it. So if you've got any ideas for any mods to do, just let me know. And if you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe, because there'll be more videos of me modding this car coming soon.